Hey, John. Um, the way the Thunder have finished last few games, kind of going heavy, even heavier than usual, ISO, that's generally playing to the strengths of your defense. Does it make you feel good that that is what you guys typically do well, or is it concerning that Oklahoma City had so much success on that late in games, the last two games?
Well, it's always concerning. I think we got to do a better job and trust our principles a little bit more. We'll make some adjustments that I think will help us in those situations. But overall, it's been good. 3 games, the defense has been really good. Last night they were good offensively, and they got good players, and that happens. But we'll get back to some things that we can shore up and do a better job. So, I think our defense is in a good spot. It can get even better.
When you say shore up or make adjustments, is it schematic or is it just you against your guy?
Well, it's a little bit of that, but it's also schematic. It's having without going into too much detail, but just following our principles. Everybody behind him, where we step in, step out, when we're in the low spot early. Do we know who we're guarding? So you can take more liberties or less liberties, stuff like that. We just didn't do a good job on the mental aspect of the game and at the end. And I think we can do a lot better. And we did a great job 3 games, and yesterday a little bit less.
Thanks.
I know you've talked over the past few days about Russell making progress. Is there any chance that he plays in the series?
I think it's day to day. I think he's listed, so not going to rule anything out or anything in, and we'll see.
Kaylee Grissom.
Hey, Coach. Ben McLemore played a large role offensively during the seeding games in particular. He played just 8 minutes in the first half last night, picked up those 2 quick fouls, but the bench was outscored by 30. What does he need to do to find himself in the lineup more consistently?
Well, probably I can go back to him. They were, going right at him, and it seemed like, when you say the bench only scored 30, well, if the bench doesn't play, they're not going to score a lot. So it doesn't really. That hasn't bothered me. Something, as long as we scored 100 or something, 115, whatever it was, we scored. We scored plenty of points. We just didn't play as good defensively we had before. And because we were scoring points, and because what we seemed to be needed in that game was a little bit more defense and length, I went that way. And, Ben's going to be a big part. He has a big part, and I'm sure he'll be ready to go tomorrow.
Kelly Eco.
Hey, Coach. Has there been any thought to play the starters together for longer? I think they're averaging about 10 minutes together over the 4 games.
I don't know. I mean, you could. I don't know. I don't know what you mean, though. It's like we're playing 8 guys, so somebody's got to come out and rest so they can go back in. There's no way you can play the starters 5 minutes. So you're going to play them all the way to the 4-minute mark. You taking them all out? And, so no thought. No. Okay. Because it's not possible. It's not mathematically possible.
Mark Berman.
Mike, getting back to Russell, what are some things that you need to see before you can, obviously you have to have your medical staff clear him. What do y'all?
That's what I need to see, because I see all I want when he walks by. So as soon as they tell me he can go and he feels like he can, then he'll go. Really, no, it's not hard in the sense of they're going. He'll work out today and he'll get on the court and see how he feels, and then they'll make a determination. But it's close. We want to be a little careful, but at the same time, understand the urgency, and they'll make a good call on him, and he'll do the same.
Okay.
Mark Medina.
Hey, Mike. Hey, this is a little off, not related to your guys' team, but given the way Luka Doncic has progressed these last 2 years, what's your outlook on him being?
What do I care? I don't care. Let's go something else. I got too many other problems. He's a great player, but there's no doubt about it. I don't know. So we're good there. Mark, you're nuts. Here we go.
Just trying to get some bleep for stuff.
Yeah, well, go ahead and write it all you want. Go ahead.
Brian Bearfield.
Coach, this is away from the court. Has there been any concern from the players and yourself as far as family members back here with the current tropical storm that's supposed to hit on tomorrow?
For sure, I think it's on the mind of everybody. It's a topic of conversation, and following the path of the looks like one hurricane now, but for a while it was two, and yeah, we're getting real concerned about everybody, and hope they all stay safe, and I really hope they prepared, and that's and get ready to give money to disaster relief organizations to come in and help people, and we all got to band together, and been through it before, and not going to be the last time, and every summer we've got to take steps to do what you can do, and get ready to help your local agencies to pull people out of problems.